Title: The Haunted Painting That Terrified the Internet. In February of the year 2000, a strange painting appeared on eBay. It was simply listed as item 25178927, but the internet quickly gave it a much more fitting name: the Haunted eBay Painting. The description attached to the auction was unnerving. When we received this painting, we thought it was just good art. A picker had found it abandoned behind an old brewery. At the time, we wondered why a seemingly perfect painting would be thrown away like that. Today, we don't wonder anymore. The seller explained that one morning, their 4.5-year-old daughter told them the children in the painting were fighting. And worse, they were coming into her room at night. She said the boy in the painting moved. The parents, skeptical but unsettled, set up a motion-activated camera to monitor the painting overnight. What they captured over the next few nights chilled them to the bone. After seeing the boy seemingly exit the painting under threat, the seller wrote, "We decided it had to go." Then came the warning, a full disclaimer, urging anyone who suffered from stress-related illness or faint hearts to not. The sellers claimed they would not be held responsible for any supernatural events caused by the thing. They even asked for help in finding someone who could bless their home once the painting was gone. And then the photos were posted, 8 in total. The first few were simple, overview shots of the canvas, but what was on the canvas was anything but ordinary. A young boy, perhaps 5 or 6 years old, stood slightly left of center. His expression was cold, his brow heavy, his face scowling with disdainful curiosity. He wore outdated clothing, green shorts, a blue t-shirt, and short socks with shoes. To his right stood a life-size doll girl, posed stiffly in a faded blue dress. Her face was unsettling, empty black holes for eyes and a closed, articulating mouth. In her hands, she clutched something that looked like a tall battery with wires and clips dangling from it. Behind them, a dark window. And from that darkness reached a dozen tiny hands, some low, some high, stretching out from the black void inside. Children's hands, but no children were visible. The last 2 photographs were taken at night, triggered by the motion sensor. They were darker, grainier, but unmistakable. The boy had moved. He appeared to be stepping out of the canvas. And the doll? Her once closed mouth was open. Almost immediately, visitors to the eBay page began reporting strange happenings. Some heard whispers. Some felt heat rush over them, like opening an oven door. Others experienced sudden blackouts, or even what they described as mind control. One man, a Native American spiritualist, claimed the painting held evil energy. After viewing it online, he became physically ill and had to cleanse his entire home by burning white sage. He warned others to keep the painting far away from children. Another person claimed that when they tried to print an image of the painting, their brand new Epson printer shredded page after page, as if it were rejecting the image. Even more bizarre, several viewers said they cried uncontrollably while looking at the painting and prayed for minutes before the sensations passed. Despite all the warnings and the eerie reports, over 13,000 people bid on the painting. It eventually sold for $1,025 to an anonymous bidder with the username Ionia7. He claimed he wasn't interested in the supernatural stories, just the painting's composition. He revealed the painting's title, "The Hands Resist Him." He also found a signature, but chose to keep the artist's name secret. He said the piece appeared to have been painted sometime between 1965 and 1975, and he described it as a good example of surrealism. He personally reported no paranormal events, but others weren't so lucky. Thousands of people claimed to feel sick, distressed, or overwhelmed just by looking at the image online. Some described seeing the boy's face change in front of their eyes. Others felt watched, controlled. One viewer claimed their friends broke into tears while a hot gust of air hit them like a blast from an oven. They had to pray just to make the experience stop. And then there were the deaths. According to rumors, both the gallery owner who displayed The Hands Resist Him and the critic who reviewed it died within a year of its showing. Coincidence? Or something darker? Today, the painting still exists. It's no longer for sale. But images of it remain scattered across the internet. Some say it's just a creepy work of art. Others believe it's cursed. What do you believe? Would you dare hang it on your wall or even look at it alone at night?